I'm joined by Sports Tech of the Year award winner Antyush Bollini with OneCourt. Mate, first of all, how does that feel to be Sports Tech of the Year?
It's surreal. I mean, we were college students just a few years ago. Just trying to figure out what we were working on was actually going to make a difference if we were on the right path. So to be here now, working with some of the biggest leagues in sports, being recognized by Sports Business Journal as the best sports technology of the year, I think it shows that what we're working on really matters to the industry, and that's all that we can ask for.
Mate, I was so impressed by your acceptance speech last night, and I could feel the passion for what you do. Tell us, for those that don't know yet, OneCourt, your technology, what do you do?
So at OneCourt, we're making live sports more accessible to fans who are blind or low vision. We take what's happening in the field by accessing data like the Hawkeye data feeds or NFL Next Gen Stats, any of these feeds, and we turn that into vibrations that fans who are blind or low vision can actually feel with their hands. So they can track the ball, they can track the key events that are happening, in some cases even the players, depending on the sport that we're designing the experience for.
Absolutely incredible. So from a physical point of view, a person with low vision or visually impaired will have a device that they hold. So they are there at the game.
Yeah.
And they hold the device and they can literally feel the momentum of the game in their fingertips. How do you create a technology like that?
So what's amazing is that the core experience is something that was already happening in the community. So my co-founder saw a video of a blind fan with his friend at a game who was watching the game and then moving his hands around on a game board that represented the field. So what we set out to do was to basically scale that experience so that people could experience the game independently and not have to rely on a friend or a family member to either describe the game to them or to walk them through that same tactile experience.
It's incredible. You got a lot of global attention with your activation in the NBA last season, where you had the likes of the Brooklyn Nets, the LA Clippers, allowing fans to experience this free of charge. Amazing. I want to talk to you about that. How do you keep the costs low, either free of charge or as low as possible for people to be able to use this technology?
Look, I think there's a couple aspects to it. One is when you're working in accessibility, it's important to recognize that fans in this market may not have the same level of income to spend on things like this. So
100%.
Especially when you look at in venue, it's all about finding the right partnerships to make it work. So where we spent a lot of time innovating was really on our product and the positioning of it, and we really positioned it as an asset that teams could use with their own partners. So for us, Ticketmaster has been a major partner in actually helping deploy these devices across venues and making it free for fans to use. I think on top of that, we do a lot of work with community organizations and working with the community and foundation arms of teams, because that way they're able to donate tickets to local blind and low vision nonprofits who can invite fans to come and use the technology. So that's in venue. And now we've just launched an at-home product for fans to use. And in that case, we really had to innovate on how do we bring the cost down of this device while still delivering a really good experience. Finding the right balance between, as a for-profit business, we need to make money, but it also needs to be accessible. Finding the right price point that can actually penetrate that market and make it accessible for enough people.
Mate, it's amazing technology. And so how do we get our hands literally on your tech? If I'm a person at home and I've got a dear family friend who wants this technology, how do I go about getting it to them?
So OneCourt is available for pre-order now for home. So you can go onto our website, onecourt.io/pre-order, and you'll be able to look at our at-home offering, put in a pre-order. Right now it's only available in the US, but we'll expand it broadly soon. Or you can go to a stadium and try it out yourself. So we're in 10 NBA arenas. You can find the NBA arenas on our website. We're also at the Arizona Diamondbacks right now this summer for MLB, and we're excited to start bringing it to more soccer and hockey venues very soon.
And well done to Ticketmaster for supporting this and, as you say, giving that accessibility. Hey, last one. I saw on your website, which, by the way, very cool. I saw all of your team. It looks like a college yearbook photo. Like, you're all so young. It's just amazing, and what you've achieved is incredible. So I want to ask you, on your website, you got a case study of a young lad named Hank, and his family, mum, dad, and his sister went to the NBA, and you see the absolute joy on Hank's face and his little sister and mum and dad. Like, what does that mean to you when you see the individual human impact? I mean, it must just light up your heart, yeah?
I think it's why we do what we do, and I think it's not just why we do what we do, but it's why we have the partners and people like SBJ who continue to support it, because I think like there's a lot of things that people are working on in sports, but I think the most important thing is actually enabling someone to love sports the way we all do. And when you see that love and that passion in someone's eyes, and they say like, either I've never gotten this experience before, or I haven't had this experience since I lost my vision.
Yeah.
That is the most powerful sentiment you can ever hear. And I mean, if you're changing someone's life, then why not continue with the hard work no matter what comes at you,
Amen to that. Well, it just goes to show for all the young people watching this, college students, even Silas, our camera operator, just graduated from college, taking a job at the Browns. He's in the big leagues already. For everyone watching, it goes to show what you can achieve. 5 years out of college, starts his own business in 2022, and now Sports Tech of the Year. Antyush, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks,
really
mate.
appreciate it.